Welcome back and welcome to the final episode of my HMV Premium Collection overview of the titles that I've got in my collection from HMV. It's a good line. I hope you've enjoyed the previous videos. I hope it showed you something a little bit different that you didn't know about. I would imagine most collectors in the UK now, all collectors in the UK will know about the HMV Premium Collection. It's just the way it is. It is a great line. If you're looking to start a collection, like I've said previous, between this and what 101 Films do, is probably a good budget entryway into starting a collection of good quality films, especially if you're into 70s and 80s films like I am. They offer quite a lot. So don't overlook them. Go and have a look into the premium collection. Every HMV store stocks them. They'll have every title that you need except Little Shop of Horrors. That is no longer in print, that's gone. But they'll always carry everything else. And there will always be something there for Sunday at the right kind of money, especially when they're on 2 for £15. It's great value. £7.50 a title, it's hard to sniff up at. So I've only got 3 titles left now, and we'll look at the first one, which is Spine 143. It's a great film. It is Escape to Victory. It is a Second World War film. It is a sports film. It is the who's who of professional footballing at this particular time. I mean, there's some absolute world-class players within this film, and along with some world-class actors. Michael Caine's in here, Sylvester Stallone's in here. It is a good all-round entertaining film. It's about a group of soldiers that get captured. There are also footballers that come together to play a Nazi Germany side that goes on to try and escape. That's why the whole thing's called Escape to Victory. Really good film. Really good film. There's the back. Again, for some reason they've gone back. Well, they've not gone back, they've gone to a different case again. So they've gone to an Amaray case, but they've got with the flat, instead of the logo being embossed, it's now flat and there's no sort of line there like there's on a standard Blu-ray case. So again, they've changed the cases again for some particular reason, I don't know why. Again, there's a Blu-ray, there's a shot. If I take the Blu-ray out, there's a shot of the entire team. It's the team photograph on it. It's brilliant. Sylvester Stallone plays in goal, plays the goalkeeper, which is worth a watch in itself. We've got in this the art cards. Again, I've not opened those. And again, they've gone back to the MIDI poster. I don't know, I mean, some of the stuff is all over the show with what they do. Why it doesn't conform to the same thing, or why they don't keep to the norm, I'm not 100% sure. Why they keep mixing it up is anybody's guess. It must be a cost thing at that particular time, it's all it can be. But that poster's quite cool. And I like to see they've gone back to the larger A3 style poster. Special features, I don't think there's any on this particular release. There's a theatrical trailer, and that is it. So that's Escape to Victory. Spine 144 is a weird film that I think I have only ever seen once before, and I picked this up on release day and I still haven't watched it. But it is Death Trap with Michael Caine and Christopher Reeves. An odd little film that again I've not seen in years. And I've had this for over 12 months now, and I've still not got around to watching it. But anything with Christopher Reeves in, or Michael Caine in, I'm there. So there's the art cards. And again, they've gone with the MIDI poster on this one again. Like that. Which is quite cool. I mean, if you wanted to frame those ones, you could do, you know what I mean? They'd make a decent addition in a movie room, I suppose. Otherwise, they're only gonna, you know what I mean? They'd only ever sit in the case and do nothing. Again, another one that has no special features other than a theatrical trailer. So that was Death Trap. And finally, quirky little title that got put onto the line, and I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm glad they did. Spine 146 is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, from 1973. There's the back. This was a made-for-TV film. That I've seen a couple of times years ago on TV, and it's definitely, you can definitely tell it's a movie made for TV, but it's still enjoyable. It's still entertaining. There's the art cards again. I've never opened. Again with a MIDI poster. You can just sort of see the lady's face there. It's one that I'll have to go back to again soon. It's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth a pick up. It was nice that they put something like this out. It always makes a change when they do release something that's a bit off the beaten track, that's a bit off the norm. I think sort of coming to the end of these numbers, the stuff that was being released, the stuff that has been released, lesser known titles, which I'm all for. I mean, I don't mind that, but you can sort of see this line dwindling down. There's been no information on anything new coming to this line in a while now, which is a shame really, because they did such a good job with it. But I think HMV has changed its outlook, it's changed the structure of how it sells, of how its stores look, and I think they're not considering this as being a big seller going forward for them. I don't think they see this as a long-term thing, which is a shame, because like I say, it's a good product. People enjoy it. People always were anticipating the new titles that was coming out, but it seems to have dried up. Like I say, I've not heard any new information for a long while, and we was getting at one point at least 2 and 3 titles every 2 months. So there was, you know what I mean, I would imagine there was around 10 to 12 titles a year being released on this line at one point. No, I can't remember the last time a title came out, last time anything came out on this. I think this may have been, it's definitely the last thing I picked up. I don't honestly know if anything else came off the back of this one or not. I'm not 100% sure. If it did, it's nothing I know about, so that means it's something I don't want. But it's a shame if they've decided to hang this one up into retirement, this particular line of titles, because I don't know if it was a good seller or not, but as far as a collector went, as a collector's point of view, it was a good item to collect. It was a good thing to collect from HMV. So Don't Be Afraid of the Dark has got some special features on it. There's an audio commentary on here by Amanda Reyes. A made-for-TV mayhem audio commentary by Steve Uncle Creepy Barton. Dread Central screenwriter Jeffrey Reddick, Final Destination, Day of the Dead, and Sean Abbott from Fangoria all talk about this film. So that's Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got in my collection for the premium collection from HMV. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I hope it helps anybody out there that's looking for a particular title that I've got and they can see what's within the title before they buy it. Or if it's going to spur other people on to have a look what HMV have got and go back to look collecting some of this stuff, because it is worth picking some of this stuff up. Yeah, some of them are studio release titles, but you get a little bit more than what you would do with the studio release. You get a slip box, you get a poster, you get art cards, you get, you know what I mean? It's nice, and they are relatively cheap. That's a good selling point of these. They are relatively cheap. Like I keep banging on about, when they're on sale, when HMV have a sale, these titles are 2 for £15, £7.50 each. You can't go wrong for that kind of money. It's good value for money, especially with something that looks very boutique-ish, without being boutique-ish, you know what I mean? So that's it. That's all I've got. So if you've got anything that you need to leave a comment on, drop it down below. Like I say, I love chatting about this kind of stuff. If you need any help finding anything, like I said previous, or if you need to know about any particular title in general, again, drop it in the comments. If I can help you, I will do. Please give it a like. Please consider subscribing, and if you do consider subscribing, please hit that little notification bell. It'll tell you when all my my content is popping up on the channel. A big thank you for everybody that's watched these run of videos. Take care. I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.